Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The NBA world was thrown into chaos this week as Steve Kerr, the iconic coach of the Golden State Warriors, dropped a bombshell during a press conference that no one expected. With a calm yet firm tone, Kerr stated, "This player will no longer wear the Warriors jersey," immediately sending fans into a frenzy, trying to decipher exactly who he was talking about. Social media exploded within seconds, with hashtags trending, speculation running wild, and analysts scrambling to piece together the implications. Jonathan Kuminga, the young and talented forward, became the center of every rumor, with insiders suggesting tension behind the scenes, disagreements on the court, and possible clashes in personality that may have led to this drastic decision. Kerr, known for his composed and strategic leadership, rarely makes such statements publicly, which only fueled the narrative that something significant had shifted within the team dynamics. The atmosphere in Golden State, usually calm and championship-focused, now feels charged with uncertainty and speculation. Fans immediately began dissecting every past game, looking for signs of friction between Kuminga and the coaching staff. Analysts pointed to specific moments in the season where his performance was inconsistent, while others argued that his potential was undeniable and that the decision might be strategic rather than personal. Rumors suggest that behind closed doors, discussions about rotations, minutes, and the future of the franchise were heated, with Kuminga reportedly expressing frustration at certain decisions. This friction, combined with Kerr's surprising public statement, sparked debates on sports networks and online platforms. The Warriors' locker room, once portrayed as a harmonious blend of talent and leadership, is now painted as a pressure cooker of emotions, ambitions, and conflicting egos. Journalists, insiders, and former players began offering theories, each more sensational than the last, creating an atmosphere where the truth seems intertwined with speculation. Meanwhile, social media fan communities exploded with memes, fan theories, and heated discussions, turning the situation into a global talking point for basketball enthusiasts and casual followers alike. The implications for the Warriors roster are massive, as Jonathan Kuminga was considered a cornerstone of the team's future, a player whose athleticism and versatility made him a crucial part of Golden State's evolving strategy. Losing him could reshape not only the team's immediate performance, but also its long-term plans, including draft strategies, trades, and salary cap considerations. Executives are rumored to be evaluating options behind the scenes, trying to balance competitive ambitions with internal harmony, while also facing pressure from fans, sponsors, and media scrutiny. Speculation suggests that potential trades or buyouts could be in discussion, but nothing has been confirmed, keeping the rumor mill alive and fans on edge. In addition, whispers hint at possible tension between Kuminga and other star players, raising questions about team chemistry and leadership roles. The Warriors, a franchise synonymous with precision and championship pedigree, now confront a narrative of uncertainty, where a single decision has sent ripples through the NBA landscape, generating conversation far beyond the Bay Area and reshaping expectations for the upcoming season. Industry insiders have pointed out that Steve Kerr's history with the Warriors has always been defined by careful management of player personalities, strategic rotations, and a focus on championship contention. His decision to publicly announce Kuminga's departure is seen by many as unprecedented, signaling that the issue may go beyond ordinary disagreements. Rumors suggest that Kuminga, despite his undeniable talent, may have challenged certain coaching philosophies or struggled with expectations, creating friction that reached a tipping point. The narrative quickly evolved online, with sports podcasts speculating about locker room politics, internal leadership dynamics, and the possibility of other teams aggressively pursuing the young forward. Every tweet, blog post, and segment on sports television has been dissected, with commentators analyzing Kerr's exact words, tone, and body language, trying to predict the next move. This mix of drama, uncertainty, and high stakes has turned a routine press conference into a major talking point, highlighting the delicate balance between talent, leadership, and team cohesion in professional sports. Meanwhile, Jonathan Kuminga's camp has remained tight-lipped, which only adds fuel to the swirling rumors. Sources close to the player hint at dissatisfaction with how situations were handled internally, yet they also emphasize his commitment to growth and success. The contrast between a young star eager to prove himself and a coach with a championship mindset creates a narrative ripe for media amplification. Analysts are divided. Some argue that this move could serve as a wake-up call, motivating Kuminga to elevate his game, while others warn that a public separation could have long-term repercussions on his career trajectory and market perception. Speculation has even reached the point where rival teams are considered potential landing spots, with insider whispers suggesting preemptive negotiations could already be underway. For the Warriors, the challenge now extends beyond the court, encompassing media management, fan expectations, and maintaining a competitive edge amid uncertainty. As the story unfolds, NBA enthusiasts are paying close attention to every small detail. Tweets, interviews, and even cryptic comment from players and staff are being dissected for hidden clues. The rumor mill has created an almost theatrical narrative, turning what could have been an internal personnel matter into a spectacle for public consumption. Meanwhile, betting odds, fantasy leagues, and player evaluations have all been affected, illustrating the broad impact of a single coach's statement. Speculation about possible trades, buyouts, or even a dramatic return in the future fuels endless debate online, with no clear resolution in sight. Amid this chaos, the Warriors organization faces pressure to maintain focus, performance, and morale while navigating a story that has captured global attention. The intrigue surrounding Jonathan Kuminga's future is now intertwined with a larger narrative of the NBA, making this one of the most discussed and debated situations of the season, with fans, media, and insiders all eagerly awaiting the next chapter. The ripple effects of Steve Kerr's statement about Jonathan Kuminga have spread far beyond the Warriors' locker room, reaching rival teams, analysts, and fans worldwide who are trying to anticipate the next moves. Rumors suggest that teams with playoff ambitions are already exploring trade options, seeing Kuminga as a versatile asset capable of transforming their lineups. Social media platforms have become arenas of speculation, with insiders dropping hints, exaggerated reports, and confirmed sources that blur the line between reality and conjecture. Every reaction, from former players to sports commentators, is analyzed with meticulous detail, feeding the narrative of drama and intrigue. Some argue that Kerr's decision is part of a strategic maneuver to reset team dynamics and send a message to the roster about accountability and focus, while others see it as a symptom of deeper, unresolved conflicts. The situation has become a chess match played in public, where every move is dissected and debated endlessly. Meanwhile, within Golden State, whispers of internal meetings and heated discussions continue to surface, suggesting that the decision to part ways with Kuminga may not have been abrupt, but rather the result of ongoing tensions. Sources hint at disagreements over playing time, defensive assignments, and how the young forward fits into the broader offensive system. Some speculate that certain veteran players may have influenced the decision, either directly or indirectly, contributing to the perception of a locker room divided between loyalty to leadership and support for emerging talent. Analysts point to previous incidents, subtle conflicts, and unexplained absences during practice sessions as evidence of a growing rift. The complexity of managing star talent, rookie potential, and team cohesion has placed the Warriors in a delicate position, forcing management to balance immediate competitive needs with long-term franchise goals. In this scenario, every rumor gains weight, turning speculation into an almost tangible pressure felt across the organization. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Fan reactions have been equally dramatic, with debates, memes, and viral content dominating forums and social media feeds. Some fans express outrage, accusing the organization of mishandling a promising talent, while others support KERR's tough love approach, arguing that discipline and clarity are essential in a championship environment. Fantasy basketball communities and sports betting markets have reacted instantly, recalibrating player values, predictions, and projections for the season. Rumors about potential trades, sudden trade deals, and even mysterious buyouts have become hot topics, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty that feels unprecedented in the context of the Warriors' normally well-oiled machine. Meanwhile, international fans, unfamiliar with the day-to-day operations, are drawn into the drama through sensational headlines and viral clips, magnifying the perception of crisis. The situation has evolved into a global narrative that extends far beyond basketball, touching on leadership, talent management, and the unpredictable intersection of personality and performance in professional sports. Industry insiders have highlighted that KERR's decision may signal a shift in team philosophy, reflecting a preference for a cohesive, disciplined roster over raw potential alone. The young forward's impressive skill set and explosive athleticism are undeniable, but whispers of off-court disagreements, practice room tensions, and conflicting ambitions appear to have influenced the coach's public declaration. Some analysts suggest that this may serve as a precedent for future team management decisions, where transparency and direct communication become essential to maintaining authority and control. Meanwhile, speculation about Kuminga's next destination has intensified, with executives from rival franchises reportedly making calls, scouting reports, and even subtle media signals to gauge interest. The drama surrounding the situation is compounded by the timing. Mid-season shifts, contract considerations, and playoff strategies intertwine, making every rumor a potential game-changer. Fans and journalists alike now watch closely, aware that this decision could have ripple effects across the entire NBA landscape, redefining how talent and leadership coexist. As the saga unfolds, narratives surrounding loyalty, potential, and ambition continue to dominate headlines, creating an almost soap opera-like atmosphere around the Warriors organization. Some speculate that Kuminga's departure could spark a series of domino effects, influencing other young players' decisions, trade negotiations, and even the team's marketability. Sports media outlets thrive on the tension, providing continuous coverage, hot takes, and speculative commentary that often amplifies minor details into major plot points. Insider chatter hints at a high-stakes environment where negotiations, both formal and informal, are occurring in tandem with on-court preparations, blending professional strategy with dramatic storytelling. The public nature of KERR's statement, coupled with the uncertainty of Kuminga's future, has created a scenario where perception and reality are closely intertwined, making rumor as influential as fact. For fans and analysts, every tweet, interview snippet, and social media leak has become a critical clue in understanding the unfolding narrative. Finally, the broader implications of this situation may redefine how organizations approach player development, management communication, and public transparency in the NBA. Jonathan Kuminga, as a young star with immense talent, has become a symbol of both potential and controversy, embodying the challenges faced by high-profile athletes navigating expectations, performance, and leadership. The Warriors now face the dual task of maintaining competitive focus while managing a story that has captured global attention, turning what might have been a standard personnel matter into a high-profile saga. Analysts continue to debate whether this dramatic move is a bold statement, a strategic maneuver, or the beginning of a longer, more complex chapter in Golden State's franchise history. As fans, insiders, and competitors await the next development, one thing is clear. The drama surrounding Steve Kerr, Jonathan Kuminga, and the Warriors has become a defining narrative of the NBA season, captivating audiences and igniting speculation that shows no sign of slowing down. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.